Hello and welcome to November 2025's edition of What the Heck is Going On in the Denver Housing Market. If you're new to my channel, my name is Torrey Drake. I'm a local Denver real estate agent. I'm in the top 3% of real estate agents in Denver. So the only reason I say that is to try to give some context to my videos that I have a pretty good idea of what I'm talking about when it comes to market information. All of the numbers I'm going to give you and explaining what it means to you is from the Denver Metro Association of Realtors. So from a very, very credible source. And if you have any questions, my contact information is below. Yes, I love making videos, but I love helping people buy and sell real estate even more. Now that we got all that stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into some numbers here. And once again, I'm going to break down and simplify what it means for you. Most people, when they think about a housing market update, they care about two things. Number one, are housing prices up or down? And how long is it taking to sell a home on average? So this number I'm going to give you is from October of last month, so 30 days ago. In the past 30 days, housing prices have actually gone up 1.5% in a time of year where it normally goes down, which is crazy because I'm sure you've heard all sorts of headlines about how the housing market is crashing and burning, which is just not true. And the interest rates the past few weeks have come down, which has pushed a lot of buyers off the sidelines into the market. And those buyers have clearly gotten competitive on paying a premium price for a home since we saw 1.5% appreciation in the past 30 days. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, that's the last 30 days. What about the past year? Well, I literally have the report up here in front of me, and hand to God, we are looking at year over year, so the past 365 days, we have seen 0.00% appreciation. So we've seen neither appreciation nor depreciation. As of right now, housing prices are remaining flat. So what that means, if you are a potential seller, it's not the worst time in the world to sell a property. Is it as good as it was the past few years? No, it's certainly not. And I know you might be thinking like, oh, you as a realtor are always going to say it's a great time to sell or buy. Well, I'm just going off numbers here. I mean, if we have been seeing steep depreciation, like housing prices crashing and burning, I'd be saying don't sell. But the fact that we're staying flat means it's not an amazing time to sell, but it's certainly not as bad of a time to sell as the headlines definitely like to make us believe. Okay, how long is it taking to sell a home on average? Right now, the median days on market is 33 days for a single family home. And then if you have a condo or a townhome, it's 60 days. So pretty much double. So 33 days for a single family home, and then about 60 days for a condo or townhome. By the way, every single number I just gave you before, everything I just said before about housing prices being flat, that's actually more so for single family homes. Condos and townhomes, I got the numbers here in front of me, those prices are actually down 3%. So down 3% for condos and townhomes, and then for single family homes, we are literally 0.00, so we're flat. So it's harder to sell a condo or a townhome right now, but for a single family home, you're looking pretty good, and you should be selling in about 30 days for a condo or townhome, 60 days. Now, in the next couple months, where do I think we're going to go? I think we're actually going to stay flat through December and January, and then February, we're going to see a huge jump. Number one, we see that pretty much every single year. If you look at a chart of showing activity, homes going under contract activity, we see a huge jump in February, and that keeps going up and up and up all the way until July. I think that's definitely going to hold true this year because we have so much inventory on the market right now, which is why it's interesting housing prices are staying flat because we do have more homes for sale. But when I say it's interesting, I mean it's interesting that housing prices are not going down. They're staying flat year over year. The reason I think in February we're going to see a really, really big uptick is because buyers are going to be super pumped that there's this many homes on the market to choose from. And a lot of people know spring is the time to buy. So buyers are going to want to get in before the spring rush. So I think we're going to see a lot of people jumping into the market because interest rates will likely be lower, and there's going to be a huge amount of homes for sale for buyers to choose from, and buyers are going to wanting to get in before the spring rush in March, April, and May, or March and April. So I think February we're going to see our normal uptick in homes going under contract, but I think we're going to see a bigger uptick than normal because we just have so many buyers sitting on the sidelines right now. Number one, waiting for rates to come down, which they're starting to, and number two, now waiting for holidays to be over. So once the holidays are over and rates are down, which they should be, fingers crossed, nobody knows for sure, all those disclaimers, all that good market stuff. But with all of that in mind, yeah, I think we're going to have a pretty crazy spring of next year. If you are a buyer, now is awesome. Oh my gosh, the most cliche thing to say ever. As a real estate agent, that is a great time to buy. But the reason it's great is because we're going into holidays. And if a seller is selling, odds are high, not guaranteed, but odds are high they are very motivated to sell because nobody loves to sell or prefers to sell during the holidays for the most part. So you have a lot more negotiating power because there's just not as many buyers in the market right now during the holidays. So guys, if you have any questions on this, I'd love to chat with you. I'd love the opportunity to learn about what you're looking to do, whether it's buying or selling, and see if I can be helpful for you. My contact information is below. But if you like the content, please consider hitting like and subscribe. All that fun stuff. I'm available on Instagram as well at Torrey Drake. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.